All right, we should be live. Hello, welcome back. This is Uncanny Adventures with our Skull and Shackles DnD5e game. We are back on board the Wormwood this week with our crew who have been dealing with a curse for some time now, and it seems the captain's patience is wearing thin, and now it's fallen on everybody to pair up, buddy off, and take care of one another. So, we're going to go around and say hello, and everyone's going to get to tell you again about their character quickly, and tell us who your buddy is today. So, why don't we start with Bart?
Hello, I'm Bartholomew Ignatius Seacaster, but actually Dylan. And I play a Sockwagon Bard and the cook's mate of the Wormwood. And my buddy is Jack Scrimshaw, who proved to be very effective with a knife against a reef claw.
Indeed. And how about Antoinette?
Hi, I'm Antoinette de Jong. I'm a God, what am I? I'm a what is the race called? Triton Storm Sorcerer, that's the one. I originally decided to, join Piracy for a life of fun, and I have now discovered that there's people on the ship that are really intriguing. My buddy is the delightful Peppery Longfarthing, who is just lovely. She's a lovely person, really, just totally misunderstood.
Completely misunderstood. And how about Holt?
Hi everybody, I'm PaladinHulk, Twitch moderator for Random Tuesday and Little Red Dot. And I'm playing Holt, a pirate paladin who tries to make friends with all evil pirates. And I am a human, which is, really common. Yeah. And my buddy is Sindara, who I think is also a human, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and she's the wise and noble cleric of the sea goddess, whose name I don't remember. But she's on the case of solving this this ghost business, and I'm gonna be helping her out.
Excellent. And how about Miri?
Hi, it's Brad McAlpine. I play Miri Watersong, a wild magic water genasi sorcerer. Known as the troublemaker of the ship, by some anyway. And my partner is Tawny, the captain's cabin girl.
Indeed. And I'm Jeanette. I'm the dungeon master and the, overseer of all the shenanigans, I suppose. So, also thank you, Brad, for the... Who's my buddy? I guess everybody else is my buddy.
Aww.
That's a very diplomatic answer.
Yeah, I'm everybody's buddy.
Mm-hmm.
So, just remember that. But thank you, Brad, for the bits. Appreciate that. And thank you for the host, PaladinHulk. Brad, what do you want to do with your 200 bits? Because, there are things you can do when you donate.
Yes, I know. That's going to be a nat 1 to you, Jeanette.
Oh, boo.
Excellent. Yeah, I'll write that down.
Let me just add that. There it is.
We're going to have to start having her use them.
That's true.
That's true.
A dramatically appropriate moment.
Yes, speaking of donations, the rules for donations are actually down in the little information below the Twitch window. Currently, we have Holt has a natural 20 and an advantage. Antoinette has a natural 20, an advantage, and a healing potion. Miri has an advantage and a healing potion. And Bart is carrying 2 natural 20s along on that character sheet. And I currently apparently have 3 natural 1s and a disadvantage, according to my notes. Yes, so if you'd like to add to those, you can donate and do that. Donations go toward the channel and helping us improve things here.
We finally had her burn through that giant stack of natural 20s that she was holding.
Yeah. Thanks, Katie, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Katie, where are you, Katie? I need you back, Katie. My dear friend. No, it's fine. So, on top of being here with that, I also use, when I remember, which I just remembered because I was thinking of it, I've got Syrinscape in the background usually. I try to use some of the sound sets and stuff. If it is ever too loud, let me know in chat. And I think that's everything for now. So, with that, it is morning. You are all on the main deck of the ship. You have all sort of found your buddies this morning first thing and are sort of milling about as Fish Guts brings up the morning breakfast that you are used to. What are you all doing just before you know that your assignments for the day are going to be handed out?
Just mingling.
Just mingling?
Yeah.
I'm just mingling and talking to Tawny and seeing how cabin girl life was last night.
Yep, I turned down the captain's bed. I tidied up after he had dinner. I helped him, made sure things were put away and sorted like they're supposed to be, and I got a good night's sleep in my comfortable bed. That's the usual.
Sounds like fun. Sounds like you didn't get in any trouble, Tawny. That's good.
I never get in any trouble. It's not my place to get in trouble. I'm too important to be getting into trouble on board the ship. Haven't I told you that yet?
You didn't participate in the party the other night, which got us all in trouble.
If no one explains to me beforehand what exactly is going on, then I can't be held accountable for not doing what everybody else deems important.
Well, that's what I'm here for then. It's to help explain things to you, Tawny. Just make sure you come and find me.
Oh, I'm...
Like the good buddy that you are.
I'm feeling luckier already, but so at this point I better get back to doing my duties and bring the captain his breakfast, so hopefully your day goes smoothly.
I'm sure it will.
She walks over and collects breakfast from Fish Guts to bring back to the captain's cabin, kind of side-eyeing Miri the whole time and just shaking her head in confusion as to why did I agree to this? I don't know. But the rest of you, as your breakfast is handed out, as per usual, Master Scourge and Mr. Plug make their way down toward the two separate groups, the swabs and the riggers, and sort of look around at you all, kind of deciding what they're going to have you do today. So, why don't you all roll me d6s to see what your tasks are going to be?
I see my buddy anywhere,
Come
buddy.
on, captaining the ship.
Where's my buddy?
Your buddy, you actually hadn't physically seen your buddy yet this morning. You'd heard your buddy.
Alright, she's invisible. Come. Oh, yeah. Never mind. She woke me up. Yeah.
She dimension doored you to the main deck. This
Yeah.
morning.
Sorry. For some reason I thought that was the day before. Right. D6.
All right. So, let's see. So Holt, Mr. Plug, assigns you to the hard work of hoisting and lowering the sails today.
Excellent.
So you are doing line work on this fine day.
Very important.
Let us see. Oh, Bartholomew. Bartholomew. Oh, man. Well, oh, and let me see something here.
Is it more turtles?
No, it's
turtles.
4.
Dang it.
I recognize that,
Yes.
that one.
You notice first off that Fish Guts seems to be he seems pretty sober first thing this morning, and Solid Spirits, as you're handed your breakfast from him, he says to you, the captain, we're gonna apparently try something again. This time he wants us to butcher 2 more of the pigs and make a meal. We're going to try having this time sharing the meal with the rest of the crew in order to try to alleviate some of this bad energy that's moving about through everything here. See if it helps anything.
All right. Not a bad idea.
So apparently it's a special occasion. We seem to have a lot of those.
We certainly do.
1 out of every 6 days.
Yeah, really.
Apparently. Miri. So Miri, Master Scourge stomps over. He seems a bit more frazzled. His beard looks like it's almost looks like it's a humid day here, though it actually isn't all that humid. And it's kind of frayed, like he's not taking very good care of himself at this moment. And he looks at you and he just shoves a bucket and mop in your hands. And he's like, "You're swabbing the decks. Go."
Well, thank you, Master Scourge.
Just kind of gives you a solid look. And then turns around and looks at Antoinette. You're gonna be hauling them ropes and working on the knots over there. See over there? And he points at the pile of ship's ropes. The big heavy coils again that have been left from the overnight shift.
I've done that before.
Yeah, they left them over there and they have to go over there. And those ones aren't knotted very well. So that's going to be your responsibility today. Thanks, PH. And he looks around. He's like, "Well, what is everybody standing around for? Get to the business."
I dump the bucket of water on the deck. Turn it to ice.
So So when he turns around, you dump it so it like goes underneath the feet, and turn it to ice.
Yes, indeed.
We have lasted 8 minutes into this game?
Yeah, something like that.
8 minutes or so before you either cast ice or sleep. I love it.
That's about right.
Brilliant.
Normal morning ritual. What can I say?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
You got a subtle spell now as well, don't you?
I do, if I so choose to use it.
What's your DC now?
I don't think my DC changed. It's still 12.
Okay, so he slides but does not fall down. And grabs hold of the ship's rail, cursing loudly, and turning around and kicking at, whatever is nearby, which, Jack is like, "Ah!" and kind of darts away as he almost gets kicked in the shins by Master Scourge. And he sort of runs in the opposite directions as Scourge is just throwing his hands up and he starts shouting, "What is going on?" and starts yelling. And then Sandara's like, calm down, stop yelling." And he just looks at her with this just murderous look. And she's like, "Nope." She's like, "I've been thinking. And I think that we need to be sure that every single member of this crew puts on some sort of gold talisman, be it a ring or a necklace or of some sort." She looks at him, sees his golden teeth, and says, "You're fine."
Where are we going to get so many golden talismans? They don't grow on trees, and there's no trees around.
Well, I think that those who have something of their own will have to do that, wear it, and then others, well, this is a pirate ship after all, and if the captain wants whatever this is to stop, then I think he'll have to be all right with perhaps handing out some of his personal items.
Goodness.
At this point.
Oh.
Mr. Plug storms over and is, "What is going on?" And she says, This is what I think we need to do next. I'm running out of ideas, but this is what I think we need to do next. And I don't know moving forward what else is going to work, but I think that things are getting more and more dangerous. This is happening far too often. And she kind of emphasizes the far too often.
At least it's not throwing money overboard.
That's
we
true.
do get to keep it. That's nice.
It's not yet.
All right. So
I'm worried
like,
about.
Is there someone who can like make talismans out of coins? Does that work? Because I've got a few coins.
Well, I mean, if they carry if everyone's carrying a golden coin with them, each person, that may work, Holt. You may have a workable
Really?
solution.
I mean, just a coin, or do I need to like make it holy somehow? Just like punching a hole in it, or writing the sea god's name on it, or something like that.
No, Besmara just appreciates the fact that it is gold in some
Right.
form or another.
Okay. Right. Does everyone have a gold coin?
Everyone sort of starts looking around. You see Conchabar kind of dig in his pouch and pull out a golden coin, and he's holding it up, but you notice he's got like a gold ring on his ring finger already, and he's just looking at the coin like, yes, Holt, I have a gold coin right here.
Well done. Everyone else? 'Cause I remember
see some
handing a
others-
bunch out like, a few days ago, but
You
you might have lost them.
You see a couple people, like, kind of like looking about, eyes fall on other people, like maybe they gambled them away to that person. Like, I had a gold coin, but it's over there in that pocket over there. So maybe like 6 or 7 people kind of turn out their pockets and appear to not have any kind of coins at all at this point in the voyage.
All right, I'm going to go give them coins.
I lean over
Jack's-
to Jack and I whisper, "Do you have a gold coin?"
No, I lost a bet to Peppery Longfarthing.
I'll slip out one of my gold coins and I'll very sneakily hand it over to him. Take
Oh,
this.
thanks.
I'll just put it in
Okay.
his hand.
What was the
Alright.
bet?
What? Oh,
Good question.
he looks at Bart and he's like, "Well, I didn't bet on Bart to win the whole training thing. I'm sorry. I really thought that, Holt is always up in the rigging and he's always doing all the roping and the work there. And I really thought that Holt was going to win. And, you spend a lot of time down below. Like,
I am
Dex.
wounded.
I'm sorry. Do you want the gold coin back? I'd understand.
No, you've got to keep the gold coin.
What? Oh, everyone's
Have to
yelling
keep
at
it
me
'cause
now.
I like you, but that
No.
really hurt coming from a friend.
It's just
From a
you surprised
buddy,
me that
even.
you were, but you were so. I didn't realize that you were so fleet of foot. When we were attacked by the reef claws, you kind of went down really fast, and
I was tired,
had-
okay?
I had to stab it for you, and I'm sorry. He puts the coin in his pocket. Now, I know you so much better now than I did, a few days ago. Like, I've learned so much about
Oh, well,
you.
you'll learn even more in the future,
Okay.
Jack.
You'll rue this day.
It's gonna come a time when I need to save you, and I remember this, and I say, well, maybe I'm just not up to it today.
Yeah.
I'm so tired, all of you.
Ooh, oh, boy, I wish.
Oh, my
If
back
only
hurts.
Holt was here.
Only I had a gold coin that wasn't bet someone. Me failing.
It wasn't bet against me.
Yeah.
Anyway, I will make sure that everyone I give the coin to knows that, all right, this is going to be your talisman against the ghost. So you've got to hold on to this coin, right? This is like a holy thing from the god of the sea. So you've got to hold it. And don't bet it on anything. Just like keep it.
So as you're handing them out, 2 of the people that you have to give them to are, one is Badger, who doesn't seem to have any coins on her. The other is Giffer, who is the small gnome with the eye patch. She's standing next to Badger. And you notice that Conchabar is standing on the opposite side away from Badger. And he's standing with Barefoot Sams, the woman who always is up in the rigging without any shoes on.
Okay.
Which is kind of strange juxtaposition because, Conchabar last night was Badger's partner.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you hand the gold coins to both Giffer and Badger, Badger reaches over and takes Giffer's coin too and bites one and then bites the other, and then gives Giffer back the other coin and keeps the second one. She just looks at you and just nods.
Remember, don't spend them, don't gamble them, keep them.
So Miri's going to go hurry over to the captain's cabin door and knock, knock, knock. Looking for his buddy Tawny to make sure she has a gold item.
So there is a pause, and there's footfalls, and you hear, like, it sounds like something moving on the backside of the door, and then you hear the doorknob turn. And Tawny pokes her head out. What?
Just making sure. We've been directed by Sandara that all of us have to have gold on us. Do you have gold on you?
She reaches in under her shirt and she pulls out a necklace, and it's a gold chain with a gold pendant on it. And she shows you. Does this work?
That works. I just wanted to be sure.
Oh, okay, this is one of those things I'm supposed to... So I have to keep wearing this all the time?
All the time. You can't take it off. Ever.
Okay. You're not, like, blowing smoke up my ass, right?
No.
Okay.
You can ask Holt. You can ask Sandara.
She looks back at the rest of you.
And I'm just standing there with the coin, like...
So eloquent.
Yeah.
She just shakes her head. She's like, this place has gotten so strange in the last week and a half. Okay, thank you for the information.
Of
Miri.
course. Of course,
All
buddy.
right. Try not to fall in the ocean. I'm responsible for your well-being and all that. Oh, wait, you swim good. Yeah, great. Good. I feel like I'm off the hook now. Good. All right. Have a good day.
Bye.
She just shuts the door. You hear some clicking on the other side again. Footsteps going away from the door.
I go back to swabbing the deck.
You just, as you walk away, you see Narwhal the dwarf, who's generally on the ship's wheel during the day, just like looking down as you walk away, like. So, now that everyone has some kind of gold, Holt, roll me intelligence roll real quick.
Gonna be my best stat.
Hey, you know?
Hmm.
So, as you hand out your gold coins, and you're sort of getting ready to climb up into the rigging, you have a thought of a certain large fellow who sits down in the middle hold.
Oh no!
Who may, in fact, not have any sort of golden talismans with him.
Nuts. Oh god. Oi, can someone go give a gold coin to Owlbear? You know, I would do it, but I'm like doing this important job now of hoisting the sails.
I'll get it.
Thank you.
No problem.
So Bart is going to take a gold coin to Owlbear.
Head down there anyway.
Oh god, he's
You
just
are.
gonna throw it away or eat it.
Well,
At least if he eats it, he'll have it for a couple days.
There you go.
Oh my god.
Oh boy, poor Owlbear. All right, so you all start to spread out to do your task for the day. Bart, as you make your way downstairs, following behind Fish Guts, you, as you enter the galley, the doors are open to Cutthroat's little shop in there, and it looks like Cutthroat is like sort of reorganizing, and you see that it looks like she's conscripted your friend the Bard into assisting with the reorganization. So like a bunch of the chests and stuff are like outside of the door, and Martin's is like sort of going through and kind of like helping Cutthroat, like no, like you have a mix of weapons in this one with armor, with parchment, with, you should really put it so that you, if someone's looking for weapons, you know they're going to this one, and if they're looking for parchment or scrolls, they go here. And Cutthroat is just like kind of pulling at her hair, like stressed out as Martin is trying to help her get organized.
Yeah, she's doing an amazing job of keeping him under control.
It's true.
She likes his music, so she's basically like, nope, he's my assistant. As you walk by, you do see Owlbear, who is tucked in his little corner between the stairwells, just kind of sitting by himself. He's actually picking at a dry biscuit and sort of like chewing on it, and like he'll throw little pieces of it and watch as like some of the chickens who have gotten loose from Fishgut's room kind of run over and peck at the biscuit. And he throws it and he looks up at you and he's like, chicken. And Pluck goes, chicken.
Chicken, yes. I'm a big plucked chicken.
Pluck like looks down at you like, what?
I'm gonna go over to Owlbear and I'm gonna like take his hand and I'm gonna put a gold coin in it.
As you go to take his hand, he holds the roll back in the other hand, like,
Oh, no. And I hold the coin out. I have something for you. Very important.
Reach out with the other hand and take the gold coin.
You have to hold on to that now, Owlbear. It'll keep you safe from ghosts and spirits.
He looks up at you and he like flicks the coin at your forehead and it like bounces off the bridge of your nose.
Oh.
It kind of rolls along the deck nearby and he like laughs. Chicken.
Now, Owlbear, I'm gonna go over and get it. Owlbear, you have to hold on to it. You understand?
Looking at him, you do see like he's wearing like tattered pants that don't go below his knees. He does have a belt, and there is a pouch on his belt. It's really raggedy, but it is there.
I reach for it and like open it.
Sure, make me
Uh-oh.
just make me a, let's see.
Yes, as non-threatening as possible.
It is. Just like a persuasion or even like sleight of hand, like just kind of easily kind of reach in there non-threateningly.
I'm gonna do persuasion. Okay.
All right. At first he's trying to shrinks back a little bit, confused as you get closer. And for just a second, like as you're about to kind of open the pouch, you're like, is he going to bear hug me in this moment? But he stays a little tense, but he lets you put the coin in the pouch and shut the pouch as you back away. And Pluck, as you reached in, Pluck like bounded back onto like the edge of the staircase and is like, dumb move.
I'm trying to help my friend Pluck.
Dumb move. As soon as you back up, it bounces back onto your shoulder.
I'm gonna flick a coin at you.
I'll take gold. What? I'll take gold. What?
Now, does it count? Does it count if I have gold when he's on my shoulder? Does it also protect him? I don't know.
Find out.
We'll find out.
So, all right. So you make your way to the kitchen. Everyone else is on deck today. So when you walked away, Jack was kind of like, and Master Scourge like kind of grabbed him by the scruff as he went to follow you. He's like, no. You're a swab. You've got tasks to do today, young Mr. Scrimshaw. And he looks over and he's like, I think you make a good carpenter in training. Get over there and follow the Stitchman around for the day. And Jack's just like, but I'm supposed to watch my... He's like, Fish Guts will watch your buddy for you today. What's the worst that can happen? Somebody cooks him in a pot?
Be pretty bad, yeah.
So. Alright. As you all are going about your duties for today, why don't we start with, Yes, go ahead.
No, I thought you were going to finish with the duties. Carry on.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So, I would like to know, we'll start, Antoinette, are you planning to, work hard today? Maybe not work as hard and sort of try to have some influence with a crew member. Maybe sneak away to go do something else.
So last time I was doing the ropes, I remember
Mhm.
I was with young Jack Scrimshaw back upon the day, and he was still as skittish as they came, and he showed me this really cool trick of coiling yourself into the rope to basically hide in this pyramid of rope. That's how I imagined it. I'm not sure how true it is.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, he was like in the rope and just hid in there and stuff. I want to have a nap. I want to basically do that.
Okay.
There's a couple of ropes about to make it seem like I actually did do something. But for most of it, just have a bit of a chill day.
All right, so why don't you? We're gonna say that you're technically shirking your duties because you are going off to take a nap. So, give me a strength athletics roll.
I'm not very good at that.
You know. All right, and make me a Constitution check, not a saving throw, just a straight Constitution check.
All right.
Actually, no, we'll make it a Constitution saving throw. I've done these as saving throws.
10.
All right, so even though you tried to nap mostly for the day, you kind of about halfway through the day, you are roughly awakened as Master Scourge kind of comes stomping by, having noticed that he hadn't seen you in a bit, and he kind of pulls you out of your little pyramid of rope, and at that point he sort of stays there for the rest of your shift on the ropes and makes you work double time at doing this. In fact, as you put some ropes away, you realize that he's actively having other crew members move ropes about for you to go collect that probably aren't necessary to give you extra work. So by the end of the day's work, you find yourself just worn out, and you will take one level of exhaustion from this effort from his pushing you to work so much harder.
Well, there we are.
Yes, there we are.
Have I seen Peppery at all in this fun afternoon?
You do notice that Peppery seems to be spending most of her time when she's not disappearing back to her little room. She is spending most of the day on the deck, up on the rail, at the front of the ship mostly, kind of just keeping an eye out. Occasionally, she's tinkering with some little things in hand, but nothing too crazy. So she's mostly just seems to be being observant of late. Every once in a while in the afternoon when you're really getting like chased around by Scourge, she'll watch you go by and she'll be like, hey.
All right. I nod at her every time I walk past.
She seems completely entertained by your dilemma during the course of the day. Every once in a while during the day, though, you do notice like a set of heavy ropes seems to be a little lighter.
She likes me. She really does.
So, as this is going on, Miri, you are on deck for the day. You have had to acquire a new bucket of water, and you are responsible for swabbing the decks up here.
Indeed.
So, how much effort is Miri putting into Miri's day?
So I am actually going to work diligently and continue swabbing the deck throughout the day. However, I will be randomly casting shape water and making ice spots randomly on the deck.
Sindara is going to be so mad. All right, so as you are working, why don't you roll me a strength athletics, please? So, all of this ice seems to be helping because it's making it like easier for you to just move quickly along the deck as you're doing this. And you actually, working as hard as you are, don't exhaust yourself. You kind of have gotten used to sort of doing this. However, there are occasions during the course of the day where various people, I'm sure, is it mostly Master Scourge when he's chasing around Antoinette?
Well, of course. I'm going to target the officers in general, and Master Scourge in particular.
So, yes, there is quite a few times that Master Scourge, unfortunately, Antoinette, well, he is barking at you, which may even make him angrier, and that may be why you're having the worst of it for today. He is chasing you around and then sliding around. Amazingly enough, he seems to keep his feet quite a bit. Like he's, seems like he's getting used to this. Wow. He seriously seems to be just getting used to that this is happening. He's grown accustomed to sliding up and down the deck. Yeah. If you look at the bottom of his shoes, he's actually put nails through the bottoms so that they're out on the bottom.
Wearing those ice shoes.
Mm-hmm. But Miri, you otherwise have a pretty solid day, though maybe a little disappointing from the fact that Master Scourge isn't falling down more often. You do notice him glaring at Sindara, as it doesn't seem like this solution seems to be working. She's just kind of shrugs, and she kind of, every once in a while, she gives you this long look, Miri, like, really? Okay. But otherwise, yeah, your day goes by pretty uneventfully.
It's just a somatic only spell. It's moving my hands.
I know.
It's kind of fun.
You do, I will say you do also occasionally see Peppery kind of just giving you a long side eye from her perch on top of the rail. She seems interested, maybe. But otherwise, Holt. So all of these things are happening on deck. You are up in the rigging and kind of have to bound down every now and then as you are working to raise and lower the sails. It's actually not too bad today because the weather has evened out ever since that storm blew through. But why don't you give me acrobatics check?
Acrobatics?
Well, I guess I have to ask you first. Are you working diligently as usual? Okay,
Yes.
I figured, but I should always ask. Yes,
This is
dexterity
an
acrobatics.
important job, you know.
It is.
So I have to. So you want acrobatics?
Yeah, dexterity
Okey-doke.
acrobatics check. Nice.
Phew.
And then just roll
I'm
me
an
a
athletic
Constitution.
guy, so
Yeah, you are. And then just roll me a Constitution saving throw, just as you're working pretty hard during the day. Nice. But you
Looks like a
also,
pass.
yep, you have gotten pretty accustomed to this. It's kind of not often that you find yourself getting worn out by your regular tasks anymore throughout the course of the day. So you successfully working hard. You're working the lower lines, and Conchabar's kind of crawling around up above. He's kind of working the upper sails and things like that. So between the two of you, the ship makes good headway today. Like it's a good day. You managed to catch strong current of air, and you can see from your perch up in the rigging, the captain seems pretty pleased with this. Is he sort of standing with Mr. Plug on and off most of the day toward the back,
how are
watching
their
through a
interactions
spyglass.
with Mrs. Scourge?
It doesn't seem like Mr. Plug is talking to Master Scourge as much as he usually does.
Yeah, what about the captain?
From what you've noticed, the captain generally talks to Mr. Plug most often, and he relays information down. They seem like they're... roll an insight for me.
Okay.
From your observational post up above.
Oh, gosh.
Nice.
Dang.
Yeah, so you definitely see that there's a serious amount of tension between Mr. Plug and the captain even today. Like I mean, the captain got mad and he came down on Mr. Plug, and there is definitely still a lot of to use the term frigid temperatures there between the two of them. So,
Okay. Well, that's not my problem.
and as the day is going on, Bart, you are helping to prepare a fine meal, in fact.
Yes.
So, are you going to work diligently at this task, or do you have other plans on your mind for today?
I think I'm gonna work diligently. Yeah, I wanna give all the crew a little special thing,
All right. So, you're running out of pigs now, though.
We sure are.
There's only a couple of them left at this point, so looks like you may be turtle hunting more often than not going forward.
No.
It's your favorite time, though, isn't it? So why don't you,
Sure.
dear Bart, as you're working and you're seeing Martins and Cutthroat doing their organization across the way, why don't you roll me a survival check to catch and kind of slaughter and clean these animals?
Oh,
Ooh.
there we go.
You are also getting quite skilled at your job at this point, as you quickly slaughter and help Fish Guts clean these two. You also notice he's got like a handful of pots bubbling, and he's making some other things on the stove, and especially because he's sober today, you see that fine chef that you hear that you kind of see hints of him, and this is like one of the early first times that you're really seeing even more so. Like the knife work is kind of on point. Just moving about the kitchen a little bit less cumbersome and more kind of light of foot. He seems like he's in good spirits today. And
that's good.
Miss Beelzebub on his shoulder. Every once in a while, if Pluck gets too close, Beelzebub sort of has a little fit and chases Pluck around the kitchen. So the chicken and the parrot are kind of at odds a little bit as you two are working. And you see Fish Guts at one point sort of snatch Beelzebub out of the sky. Yo, get over here! Get on! Don't be doing that. It's just a stupid parrot. God.
It's true.
This bird's gonna drive me to drink.
Oh, don't do that. You've been doing so well, Fish Guts. I like seeing you sober, master chef. It's inspiring.
This ain't nothing. I used to be much more skilled. I've lost a little bit of I guess it may be the drink that slowed me down a little bit in my talents, apparently. But I
looks
do what
that
I
way.
can. Yes.
Handle that knife like a master.
You should see me when someone makes me angry. So, look, you did a good job cleaning that. It almost looks as good as the one I did over here, Bart.
Well, that's good. I guess I'm picking something up.
Next time, don't use that knife. Use this other knife. Sharpen them first before you go in and do it.
I look at the knife, then I throw it over my shoulder. Oh.
Hang on a
In
second.
a place full of chickens and goats, you're just like, woo, knife. What?
You hear. Ah!
Oh my God.
What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? And you see Pluck standing on the countertop, and he's looking at the knife, and he looks back over at Bart, and he's looking at the knife, and he's looking back at Bart, and there is one feather stuck into the wall, and it's one of his tail feathers.
Whoops. Maybe I might make you something with gold. Hold on.
He like bounds away from you for a little bit before he comes back to you because you just threw a knife at him.
When he comes back, I have a gold coin that I've like punched a hole in. I have like a little string. I'm like, this is for you.
He looks at the coin. He looks at you. He kind of takes the coin in his beak. That an apology? That an apology?
Sorry, yes.
He hops back on your shoulder and then onto your hat.
There we go.
Pokes you in the head with his beak.
Okay. I guess I deserve that.
But aside from that, your day in the kitchen goes mostly uneventfully.
And since we're slaughtering pigs as well, I want to see if I can use my cunning artisan feature to see if I can make any more darts. I already got 7 pig bone darts.
Oh, I can't wait to see what you use these for.
Hey, you never know. Oh, come on, roll 20. I think I already rolled it, but oh no, it's not appearing for me.
It's freezing up.
Dang it. That's a
What's
D4.
the roll? It's a D4?
Yeah. If you want, I can just roll it with real dice.
Do it! I like real dice. See,
I
it's
got
always
one.
good to have real dice. Yay!
Yay! I make 1 dart.
I would say that you struggled to make more than one because Pluck still seems to be a little put off by the knife throw.
That's fair.
So as you actually had like 3 really nice ones, and then Pluck picks up 2 and like chomps them in half with his beak.
Okay. Well. That was unnecessary, but okay.
He's a bit of a angry little bird.
That's sorry.
So, but mostly, you all work fairly hard. Antoinette, maybe not by choice. And the end of your shifts kind of come, actually, kind of surprisingly quickly for the course of the day. And you hear the ship's bell sound again. Bart, it's kind of distant upstairs. The rest of you hear it, as it goes off. And everyone starts to sort of put away their tools and things like that and start to sort of climb down out of the rigging and put their things away. Jack comes over to you, Miri, and he's like, Can I help you get the buckets and stuff put away?
Certainly, you can more than happy to have some help.
All right. Well, your buddy's not here, my buddy's not here, so we'll be buddies until they get back.
Sounds good, Jack.
All right. And he'll help you kind of scoop up the mop and the bucket and stuff and kind of take them away and put them, kind of store them safely. As Fish Guts and Bart, you're carrying up the... Today it's like you kind of have to balance. You've got a couple of platters with some fresh, ham and things like that. There's some pig's feet and stuff, and so there's like some sides and things that Fish Guts put together, and some other sort of like seafood, like stew. It looks like Fish Guts maybe was fishing overnight or something before dawn, and so yeah, he brings up the whole shebang with you at helping him. And he even gets Cutthroat and Martins to kind of help carry some things up to the main deck. So the rest of you are kind of surprised when they come out, not with the regular stew and biscuits, but with this kind of really good-looking, kind of healthy-looking spread for everybody.
Oh, that looks nice.
Looks tasty.
Fish Guts is a master.
Looks tasty tonight.
Did we do something special to deserve all this? Is this our treat?
Fish Guts looks at you and is like, Captain's orders. We have, everyone gets a decent meal. It's been a little bit since, you've all had a decent meal, according to the captain.
I mean, the biscuits aren't that bad. I think they still count as a decent meal.
But
right?
now you can put the biscuits with some ham on them. See what I'm saying?
When you say that, Holt, like Fish Guts was like had given out a couple of dishes. When you say that, Fish Guts like puts an extra portion of meat on your plate and hands it to you.
Yeah. See, being a decent human being, it rewards you.
I've always liked Fish Guts food, so It's tasty. It's always been tasty.
Miri finds himself with the biggest of the bowls of the fish stew.
Oh.
Ah. Well, thank you, Fish Guts. Much appreciated.
Apparently, bribery gets you
I know.
Of course it does.
I just say thank you and take their plate and go.
You take your plate, you turn to go, Antoinette, and Peppery stand there and was like, "Where's mine?"
Well, right over there. Go and get it. We can sit together on the deck and exchange stories.
Didn't even bring me a plate for dinner. Such consideration from my buddy.
Well, I mean, it's not like you've been around me much today.
I've been keeping a good eye on you. You're still alive. It's the end of a work day and you're still here. You look exhausted.
I'm gonna go and sit down and have dinner. Come join me when you grab yours. And I walk away.
She turns around and Fish Guts is like handing a plate toward Jack, and the plate floats past Jack, and he's like, she just
Poor
takes
Jack.
it and just walks away. And Jack's like, okay. Fish Guts looks at him. Didn't I just give you a plate? And he's, it flew away by itself. I don't understand. People are disappearing. People are falling asleep unexpectedly. There's ice. He's like, I just want to eat dinner. And Fish Guts just sort of like holds the plate and then hands it to him. Kind of pats him on the head. It's okay.
Mary casts sleep. Centered on Jack.
No!
Oh my god. Well, all right.
So it would include Jack and
Probably
Fish
me.
Guts and probably
Bart.
Bart.
Oh,
Okay.
boy, what do I gotta make?
So Miri has to roll
let's
hit points,
see.
and then
Oh,
it
that's what it
starts
is,
with
that's
whoever's got. I think it's
That's
whoever
right.
has the most hit points, and then it goes down.
Starts with the
More hit
least.
points than last time.
Oh, it starts
so.
with the least. Okay.
Yep.
Fish Guts might drop.
Yep.
Assume that's Jack.
Yeah.
So that's 22.
22.
Yep.
Jack takes his plate from Fish Guts.
Oh.
Fish Guts pats him on the head, and Jack's like, there. And just flops to the deck. The plate just. And Fish Guts is like, I didn't hit him that hard. Hey, you. And the few people that were still standing around to get their plates, like, Badger kind of backs up and looks down at Jack, and Narwhal sort of had walked over. He's like, "What's going on?" Fish Guts looks at you, Bart.
I'll go over and I'll nudge Jack with my foot, just like on his face. Wakey, wakey, buddy.
He's still sleeping. Do you give him a
my
good
God.
shake?
I'll be a little more violent.
I didn't do it.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Why am I wearing my food?
Well, it looks like you went to sleep. I mean, I can't believe it. Oh,
Oh,
that
why,
would just happen to someone.
Why now? I've been
What a
trying to
crazy
sleep.
random
Like,
happenstance.
I've been trying to fall asleep. I've been sleeping very good.
Mm-hmm.
He like picks a piece of ham off his shirt and he's like,
It's good though,
"It's
right?
really good.
Mm.
Can I have another plate?"
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
We can just pick all this stuff up off the ground, see, and I'll start picking the food up off the ground and like
Oh.
putting it back on the plate. So there we go.
as you're picking it up, like Pluck jumps down and like starts picking at it. Like,
See,
why is your
and
bird
just
eating
like
my dinner?
He does that. He's a little.
Oh,
I would try and stop him, but I don't think he'd listen to me right now because he's a little mad at me.
he looks like his tail feathers are all screwed up.
Things happen, Jack, as we just saw with you falling asleep. So better just enjoy the food as best you can before he eats it all.
He
Okay.
just sits up and like stays sitting right where he is, and he like takes his plate with what's left.
Just
and is,
right
like,
in front of
eating it.
Fish Guts. Just
The saddest thing ever.
Poor Jack.
Guy.
Oh, I love Jack.
So, as you're all eating dinner, the usual is happening. You see, Cutthroat has once again conscripted Martins over on the edge by one of the staircases to the upper front deck to play after dinner. His lute is kind of set up right there, and she's like drinking from a bottle of wine and waiting expectantly. There are a handful of people.
Ice, baby.
Where are you putting the ice, Miri?
Underneath. Martin's. What's his name? Yeah, Martin's in.
Oh. All right, and Cutthroat.
And Cutthroat, yes. Thank you.
All right. Let's see, Martins. Poor Martins. Martins. All right, so Martins goes to sit, like slides a little bit and looks down in surprise, and grabs the loot from falling. And Cutthroat.
Come on, Cutthroat.
Cutthroat. Cutthroat was like climbing the stairs to sit more comfortably and falls down the stairs, thump, 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 lands on the deck. The bottle of wine goes flying overboard, and she screams out as the bottle of wine disappears over the edge of the ship, because it was still at least 3/4 full, and it was a nice elvish wine, unlike the rum. And she ends up lying on the ground, her bowl of fish stew tipped over. Pluck flies over and starts poking at the bowl to tip it back over and eat what's left.
I'm sitting next to Sandara, and I'm like, I don't think these gold coins are working.
No, they're not working, and I'll be right back. She's gonna just stroll over and like...
I clean out the rest of her plate.
That is so mean.
God.
Someone did that to me at lunch one time when I was a kid, and I was so mad. I came back, I'm like, ugh.
Guys.
Look, you ate my bagel with ham and cheese.
Oh,
This is exceptionally good food.
it's true.
It is pretty good.
And she got up. She must not want it anymore.
This is true. So Miri, where are you hanging out when you do this?
Oh, I'm
With your
sitting.
food.
I'm sitting with my food, kind of snuggled in with all the ropes that have been nicely coiled by Cat all day, so that nobody can obviously see anything that I'm doing.
I swear to God, if you mess them up, I know I will. I'm on to you. You've already caused me hassle many times.
All right, so let's see if Sandara can find one Miri, since Miri is sort of hanging about. Oh, so she goes. Yeah, she's like walking up and down the deck, like searching. But she doesn't seem to see where you've tucked yourself in, Miri. But you do see Sandara pass by like twice with this like perturbed look on her face. She takes out her pipe on the second pass and like packs it with tobacco and lights it, and she's like smoking her pipe as she walks around. On the third pass, she's like actively like, is anyone... Miri! She like goes over to the doors to go downstairs. Miri!
Sandara?
God damn. She comes
What?
walking over, looks in where you're sitting, kind of settles herself down, and she's like, are you still getting up to the activities that you've been getting up to?
I don't know what you're talking about, Sandara. I've just been sitting here eating my ample meal that they provided to me. Why? What's going on?
Well, you know, we had this whole singing and dancing, and there's still issues on board the ship, and then now everyone's got their golden token of, you know, to protect them, their talisman, I guess.
I made sure Tani had hers this time.
And yet still we're having an issue with people falling asleep and sliding around, and the captain seems to be getting very angry.
I don't know what to tell you, Sandara. I've just been doing my job. Did you see how swabbed the decks were today?
They look really nice indeed. Do me a favor, roll a deception check. Let's see. Hang on. She's like, Miri, I've had a conversation with you and Antoinette before. There's certain things that, it's okay to have some fun with people, but how much do you know about the captain?
Practically nothing.
Yes, he's not the type to take lightly to being embarrassed over and over again, and he's not the type to put up with too much, and I think he's put up with quite a bit at this point. I can already tell he's a bit put off with Mr. Plug, and in turn Mr. Plug is completely angry with Master Scourge, and when people like that get mad, people tend to get hurt.
I don't know what to tell you, Sandara. I've been doing my chores. I've been doing my duty. I've been eating my meals. I've been leaving people alone.
All right. Well, I'm just saying, I'm going to have a conversation with Antoinette. I'll have to peel her away from that Peppery. She's a interesting case. But just, Mary, be careful. I don't want anything bad to happen to anybody.
Nor do I.
She kind of gets up. She draws on her pipe. And she just kind of turns and strolls away, looking up at Antoinette, sitting up on the rail with
Ice,
Peppery.
baby.
Are you really doing that to Sandara?
Yep.
Oh no.
Sandara, no.
Sandara. All right, let's see.
Is he doing that directly as she's looking at me, so she knows it's not me doing it to her?
Apparently yes, because she did just look up and make eye contact with you.
Good, because that's not me doing it. I was not paying attention to this. I was not part of the conversation. I like Sandara. I don't want her to think it was me.
So.
Can't show favorites.
Sandara goes ass over tea kettle onto the deck. Her pipe goes skittering across the deck. The bit of tobacco that was still inside kind of going all over the place as it goes.
I'll go get her pipe.
Her hat goes kind of fluttering off and lands nearby Bart's feet. And she is just sort of a bit winded when she hits the deck.
She was made an officer. What can I say?
She sort of gets up on her knees and rights her tunic a little bit, climbs to her feet, looks around, shakes her head. She looks for her hat, and she sees Bart with it, and she just takes it and just says, "Thank you very much for my hat, Bart."
I've got your pipe.
Oh, thank you, Holt. Thank you. I'm going to call it an early night. I have some thinking to do and some things. And she turns and she walks toward the door to the below deck and just sort of disappears into the hold and down the stairs and is gone. Everyone else is kind of looking around. You see a couple people take out their gold coins, looking at each other. Somebody's like, "Do you want to gamble it on an arm wrestling contest?" I don't know. I mean, she doesn't look like keeping them. I mean, it was a free gold coin. It gets me, I could have 2 by the end of the night. If I win, oh, maybe. So, people are kind of whispering to each other. Nobody's saying too much. the captain was in his quarters, so he doesn't, he didn't see anything. He doesn't come out. Mr. Plug and Master Scourge. Mr. Plug is in with the captain, but Master Scourge sort of is standing up at the ship's wheel while Narwhal has come down to get food, and he actually kind of has this grin on his face now that Sundara kind of took a digger, like, it's not just me. But his eyes kind of are like shifting all over the place, like looking around, looks at the sky as it's darkening. Like, he does seem a little bit put off by it, like nervous. But as that's happening, people are still starting to break up to go to their various evening activities. Jack gets up and he kind of cleans off what's left. He kind of goes and gets some water and like washes off his shirt a little bit. And he looks at Bart and he's like, I think I'm gonna turn in. I'm gonna turn in for an early night's rest.
All right, Jack. Make sure Sendar is okay. If you would.
Yeah, I was gonna just ask her if she's doing okay. She seemed real put off by getting by that. Like that's not a good sign, huh?
No, I suppose not.
I mean, okay. I'm really getting kind of nervous, Bart. Like, I don't know what else are we supposed to do? Like, and he gets real close and he whispers, like, he looks around and he kind of moves you away from other people and he's like, I mean, like, what do you think? Like, I mean, is it gonna be like somebody's gonna have to die? I'm really getting worried that somebody's gonna have to die to, like, like those old stories, like that's kind of what happens. It's like, oh well, blood for blood, and like, what do you think?
Well, I guess anything is possible. Slippery Sill was a murderer, so
yeah,
possibly.
I mean, this is kind of not a great thought, but I was wondering, like, maybe we have to take action, like, and do something more preemptive, like.
Oh.
I mean,
what do you have in mind, Jack? I mean,
I don't know, like.
I don't know.
I mean, maybe this isn't even just Slippery Sill, First couple days that I was on board ship, like the day you got on board, the day you first were here.
That's true.
That they killed Jax for I mean, he was stealing all the time, and he got like a ton of warnings, and from what I heard, he spent a lot of time in the sweatbox, but then they dragged him across the bottom of the ship and let him get killed, and I mean, and that was Master Scourge. Like, he was kind of real big on the punishment. He's kind of been a little lax, but with everything going on, I don't. What?
Now that you mention it, that ice has been. I mean, it's affected other people too, but Master Scourge more than anybody. Huh. Maybe.
Because he's been too lax. It all makes sense.
You make a good point, Jack. Maybe we should do something about Master Scourge.
What do you think we should do?
I don't know. We can have a discussion about that later.
I mean, you're my buddy, and so I trust you. I don't know who else we should talk to.
Well, I know a few people who are. Word gets around about Master Scourge, him slipping and seeming to be the fulcrum point of this little curse thing going around. Well,
You think that maybe, like, people are gonna, like, turn against him and like do something about it, like,
possibly.
Big,
I mean, you did see. I mean, even Mr. Plug wasn't really talking to him today.
Oh no, Mr. Plug seems really mad at him because the captain's really mad at Mr. Plug, and I mean, I think Mr. Plug, I don't think he wants to be replaced as first mate. Like, it's real important to him to be first mate. Like, he takes a lot of pride in being that,
Mm-hmm.
And Master Scourge, he and Mr. Plug were always really like, kind of
Hmm.
thick as thieves, and now it's like they're kind of at odds with each other with everything happening.
These things happen sometime, Jack. I mean, it's just life on the seas.
Well, you see, Master Scourge almost kicked me earlier today.
I
No, you were
did see that. Yeah.
downstairs. No, you were downstairs. You didn't see
Oh,
that.
I didn't. Sorry.
Or maybe you did. You might have just been
Maybe
leaving.
I did. I don't know.
I don't
I
know
heard
either.
about it with my ear eyes.
Oh, you got one of those scrying things? That's great.
Sure.
Maybe you should keep an eye on everybody. No, I'm kidding. But I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm just so nervous. Like, Master Scourge, when I first came on board, a couple people warned me, like Jax, before he died, he warned me, like, Master Scourge, he's not one to kind of hold back when somebody really, he thinks they did him real wrong. He's like one of those guys that he's going to do something about you. And I don't know. I'm just nervous that he's going to decide to do something about somebody just to do something.
Maybe.
I
I don't know, Jack. We'll keep our ears to the ground.
Okay.
See how other people feel about Master Scourge, and if everything continues the way they have, I mean, accidents happen, right?
I suppose there's been a lot of accidents. Just hope they don't happen to me. They keep happening to me. Oh,
Jack, you'll be fine. Fine.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna go down below deck. You have a good night.
You too, Jack. You too. I'll pat him on the chest and I'll give him a push to take him along.
He kind of goes, kind of looking around, disappears downstairs. So what are the rest of you all doing this evening? What are your plans after dinner?
Since Sandara seems unable to solve the problem, I am going to investigate all these ice patch places and see if I can't come up with a plan myself.
All right. So you are going to look at the various places where this has occurred?
Yep, and I'm going to try to formulate a plan.
Investigator Holt on the case.
Yep.
CSI Wormwood.
I'm going to walk across the deck towards the captain's cabin because I've got to watch out for Tawny. And as I get in front of the captain's cabin, I'm going to cast ice underneath myself and intentionally slip and slide into the door.
Oh, interesting.
All right, so Holt, you're investigating the deck, probably where Sandara and where Cutthroat just recently fell. So why don't you make investigation checks for me?
Assuming I'm terrible at that, I am. Good.
Okay. So looking at the deck in those spots, I mean, obviously the deck is wet and damp from just the spray of the sea all day long. And there are spots where, you could see like a misplaced step, maybe somebody could slip, but you don't see any signs of like anything that would naturally cause it to ice over in any kind of explainable way. Like just looking at it, it just seems normal right now. And as you're kind of intently sort of walking the area of the deck where this happened, you, Miri, do you make any noise as you fall?
So I'll yelp in surprise, and then say "ouch" when I fall on my behind.
All right, so you do, you do hear Miri's yelp and the thud of Miri hitting the door of the captain's cabin as you are investigating the deck. Antoinette, you see Miri fall because you're sitting on the railing opposite, and you see Miri kind of go head over heels and like slide into the door. And Bart, you probably have, if you weren't looking, you probably see it as Miri makes noise. And other people sort of turn and see this happen as well.
You all right?
I'm fine. Just a little wounded pride.
What happened?
This ice appeared underneath my feet.
I look at the ice.
There is, in fact, ice on the deck, I believe, still. Correct, Miri?
Sure.
I'll go to touch it.
It
No, I
is
don't think I've
cold
ever
to the
seen
touch.
like the ice as it was still ice. People keep saying there's ice, and then when I go look, it's just water. It's weird.
The door to the
It is
captain's
weird.
cabin opens, and Mr. Plug is standing in the open doorway. What is going on?
There's
Another-
just more ice with a bloody ghost.
Thought that priestess said that, oh, everyone carry around a golden talisman and we're going to be fine.
If
Somebody must
anything, it
not
seems
be.
to have made it worse. You know, and I made sure I went through it to everyone and give them a gold coin. Oh, nothing. Didn't seem to help at all.
Tawny's standing in the door behind, and she holds out her necklace like, still wearing this
Yeah.
thing. Puts it back in her shirt.
I wave at
Mr.
Tawny
Plug-
from my behind.
She face palms a little bit and shakes her head like, huh. Mr. Plug steps out of the door and kind of pulls it shut behind him. And he kind of looks down at the deck. He leans down. He like touches the ice.
Right? Is this your first time actually seeing the ice as well?
No, I've seen it underfoot as I've almost fallen, but it's gone when you look again.
Weird.
Very
Someone's to blame for this.
Or something.
Something.
It's a ghost, right? Are you saying it's not the ghost? It's something else? Like what?
I don't know, but it seems that our strong believer in the priestess and her magics and her power at sea isn't able to do anything about it.
Yeah, maybe
Maybe
that
she's
does
the
mean...
problem.
No, maybe it means that we're wrong about what's causing this. Like, if she's trying to get rid of a ghost and she's doing things to get rid of ghosts and it's not working, then maybe it's just not a ghost. Maybe it's something else.
Maybe it's a sea sprite.
Yeah, or an ice method. I've heard of those.
Yes.
Like a stowaway?
Yeah,
Maybe.
right?
Maybe.
That would explain everything.
Absolutely.
His eyes go from Miri to Bart to Holt. Back again.
Can I
All right,
use-
then. What? What do you want to use?
I was going to say, can I use a new second level spell I got, Detect Thoughts, on Mr. Plug while he's looking at us?
Okay.
Nice.
You know, I don't believe, I think at the first thing, you learn the surface thoughts of the creature.
I was
That's
so
most times
tempted to
mine
get
at the
this for Antoinette. So, be curious to see how it works out.
I don't think they have to make a saving throw yet. Not on the first.
Yeah, no. So,
I think it's
scan.
only if you delve deeper or something.
Yeah. And they know that you're doing it too at that point.
mm-hmm.
Yep.
So, yeah, so as he's looking from one to the next, the Bart, you get on the surface of his thoughts. The first thing you get is when he's thinking about Sindara to begin with, he seems like you almost see like go through the thoughts of like you see the idea of maybe putting her in the sweat box, maybe keel hauling to see if it drags anything out. Then as you mentioned, the idea, each of you mentions in turn the idea of things being stowed away on the ship. The thoughts change, and as he's looking from one of you to the next, you get the impression that he's mostly annoyed by having to deal with each of you in turn. And then the
I
idea
can only
seems
imagine, because I'm so sincere, you know?
and then like the idea dawning kind of at the top of his thoughts of like making you all responsible for finding the stowaway
Oh,
that's
no.
causing this. As like this light bulb seems to be going on over his head, like he'll make you responsible to deal with the stowaway. And that way it'll take the blame off like of him. Like that's kind of what you get too, is the idea of trying to find a way to get the blame off of him. Because right now he's kind of bearing a lot of that burden because he's in charge of the crew. So these are the things that kind of go through in the few seconds that kind of pass as he's like looking between the group of you. Do you want to delve any deeper?
No, that's okay. I'll do that later, maybe. Not right now.
Okay. You know, you can shift your attention to somebody else if you want to.
Oh, really?
It says either the target knows if you delve too deep, they know you're probing their mind. Unless you shift your attention to another creature's thoughts, the creature can use its action to try to contest that. Yeah. You can also ask him questions. You could also ask him questions and see if it brings anything up.
Boy. Oh gosh, I don't know.
What's your greatest fear?
What are you most afraid of, Mr. Plug?
That's easy. I don't think you need to ask that question.
No, I don't need to ask that one. That one's easy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'll do anything right now. I was just giving it a shot. See what he's thinking. If I need to know anything later, I will.
All right, so he looks at you all, and he gets this sort of slight grin on his face. And Bart, you know what's coming, because you've seen the thought. But he's like, a stowaway. That's tomorrow. The three of you, your task. You're going to find the stowaway. You're going to bring them back to the ship's deck so that we can show everyone that it's not some strange, outlandish, magical curse from beyond the grave, but it's actually a physical issue, that something's been causing this.
You think that's what's going on then? You think it's a stowaway like we thought?
I mean, that's much more believable to me than that some dead person's coming back to haunt us from the grave.
Yeah.
Well, anything's possible. We'll keep all our options open, sir.
Where could it have been hiding, though? Like, we've been all over this boat, except for, like, the captain's quarters and such.
I mean, if it's a sea sprite, it could turn invisible or get really small and go into, like, a mouse hole. If it's an ice method, I don't even know what they do, so who knows?
I think they make ice.
Well, yeah, that would make sense.
But also people fall asleep, so it's got to be something that does stuff with ice and
maybe it's
sleep.
a pixie. Pixie sleep. Make people sleep.
Maybe like a hibernation spirit type thing.
Yep, I will leave this to you to figure out, and tomorrow evening you're going to find a solution for everyone. Very good.
What about the captain's quarters and stuff? Well, we're not allowed in some parts of the ship. Like, what if it's over there?
It's true.
That's where I'd hide.
What if it's taking advantage of the captain's...
Indeed.
I
could work with Tawny. I could work with Tawny.
Oh, it's true. He's his buddy.
She is my buddy.
It's true.
I'll speak with Tawny, and if she doesn't feel capable, we'll see. And he turns and he opens the door.
If you're going to hold us accountable, we've got to be there to see.
The door shuts behind him as he goes inside. But
all right.
Peppery leans in to Antoinette. Huh. It's never a dull moment lately. You notice that? So much excitement on board the ship.
Doesn't it make it more fun?
I don't know. I'm waiting to see if the body count starts piling up next.
Just might.
What are you planning?
Oh, I have no plans whatsoever. I'm just watching and observing.
Everyone
That's what
has
I do
some
best. That's why I'm watching and observing you.
I mean, I'm pretty amazing to watch.
You're interesting. Your friends are interesting, too.
I'd more call them acquaintances, really.
Do you think that one would give me a tooth? And she points to where Bart's standing.
A tooth.
A tooth.
I think you'd have to ask him yourself. I think he might want to keep them.
Maybe. If he ends up with one missing, don't tell him I asked about it.
Okay.
Okay.
Pretty sure how to respond. So, was she quite chatty during dinner and such?
No, she was more like enjoying the dinner and just sort of looking
The
about.
silent type.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I was making a point of ignoring her then and not making small talk.
She seems to enjoy the lack of small talk immensely.
Good. Tomorrow I shall bring extra small talk.
Oh. I'm sure she'll enjoy that very much.
Mm-hmm.
So as the two of you have this awkward exchange, everyone else is kind of setting up for various activities. A couple of people have set up the barrel to do the arm wrestling, and someone goes to like break a bottle, and Phipps is like, we're not supposed to break the bottles anymore. Kind of like points over his shoulder at where Holt's standing. There's a whole thing about like not supposed to do that now. And they're like, well, but that's the whole point. Like, it makes you nervous about like whether you should like cave in and not finish the arm wrestling match. And Phipps is like, not supposed to do it. I mean, I'm not saying I wouldn't do it, but I'm just saying we're not supposed to do it. People can get injured.
Mm-hmm.
So they set up the arm wrestling, minus the glass and shards.
Yes! That's all I've ever wanted.
You hear Martin's kind of start playing in the corner. Cutthroat looks less like more unhappy than usual, and you note that she is looking forlornly over the railing of the ship where the bottle of wine disappeared to so many minutes ago. She seems a bit in a funk over losing such a tasty bottle of elvish wine. But it doesn't stop her from filling up a glass of rum and drinking her rum. What are the rest of you all doing as this is going on? Are you going to partake in any of the entertainment?
Yes.
Or... Yes?
Yes. I am going to join the drinking contest.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. I'm just going to sit up on the deck outside the captain's cabin waiting for Tawny. Enjoying the night sky.
I feel like Bart would probably go around and have, small talk with people around the ship, but like bring up, isn't it weird that Master Scourge keeps slipping and stuff like that? Happens to him all the time. What's up with that?
All right. So Bart is rumor mongering.
Yeah,
in
basically.
The evening. Cool. All right, let's see.
He's trying to sow some sort of discontent, or
They might
At least-
draw the same conclusion as me, though, that it's because he hasn't been whipping people. And that if he would only get back to whipping people, everything would be fine.
It's true. It didn't really work out when he tried to whip me and Miri. So,
I'm going to look at Peppery and go, you up for a bit of a competition? And I jump down from the railing and go to the drinking game.
Oh. Roll a persuasion check.
All right, I am not persuasive at all. Oh, actually, no, I am persuasive. Jeez. Okay, 10. I have +5 though, but yeah, 10. That'll do. I mean, it won't do, but
She kind of thinks about it for a second, and then she bounds down from up there and wanders over behind you to see what is going on with this drinking game. As Holt also comes over, and Badger comes over, followed by the small gnome with the eye patch, wandering up behind Badger. As you all look at one another. So, Badger takes the glasses, puts them on top of the crate, and fills the glasses with a serving of rum, and looks about at everybody.
All right, no one gambled their last gold coin, right? I know it's not been working, and I know it might not actually do anything, but it's just a good idea to keep one gold coin for yourself, you know, just in case. Because it apparently does something.
Badger, like, looks at you, and then looks at the coin, and then, like, puts the coin away, and it's like, I'll referee.
Right, that's good. Because you've done this before, right, Badger? You're an old hat at this.
Yeah, every once in a while I like to partake. Alright then, so, oh. She looks at Peppery, kind of, like, Oh, let me pour you one too. Pours an extra one for Peppery. Looks at Antoinette. You in on this too?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Alright then. Well, I guess, yeah. Well, you know the rules, right? You drink until you, until the last one's standing. So I'll just keep refilling them. Everybody, yeah, it's, you can bet a gold piece. Anybody who wants to bet on who you think's gonna be last one standing can toss in.
Remind me again who's standing. It's Holt, me, Peppery.
And Giffer, the, gnome with the one eye, is going to take a part in this.
Alright.
Everybody looks around at each other. Peppery gives you a smile, Antoinette, and says, cheers! And will drink down her ration of rum in a swallow.
Do I have to bet, like, a gold coin on myself to, like, do this? Yes,
Yeah,
right?
you throw in a gold coin. Basically, whichever one of you is still standing gets all the gold coins that are tossed in from the group that's playing.
Did Peppery put in gold as well?
Yes, she does
whole point.
actually drop a gold coin
Alright.
into the mix.
It's one gold coin spent.
So may the
So-
best woman win. And
I
as I
planned
look
to.
Well, I'm
at
not.
her
Oh, I see what you did.
and raise my glass and drink it.
No,
All right. And
Sorry,
Giffer
I'm just
will as
totally
well.
ignoring you guys. You guys don't matter in my equation here. It doesn't matter.
All right, so when you drink, I need those of you that are drinking to roll me a Constitution saving throw. Oh boy, Holt.
Yep. Don't worry, I've got this.
All right, Miri. That's no, Miri's not Carrot. That's Antoinette. Let's see.
It's going well.
Giffer. Oh, Giffer is a solid. Giffer's hanging in there. And then what is Peppery's? Oh, that's not bad. All right, so Giffer and Peppery each down their beverage with little issue. Just quick chug and good to go. Antoinette, it goes down a little rough, but not too bad. Holt, whew, that first one was a bit of a doozy there. But Badger tips a glass and pours everybody another round. And she, like, looks across at you, Holt, and she's like, yeah, you got this, Holt. Good to go,
I
good
do.
to go.
It's not going to be a problem.
Peppery just chugs a glass down.
There we go.
This time, Holt, you, it's a lot easier going down on the second one.
11 for me.
Okay, and let's see, Giffer. Whew.
Who's that guy?
She just this little, like, gnome, just Just like, ah. Puts the glass back up there. I mean, 2 glasses of this are probably a whole, like, 4 servings for her, but she's just happily smiling.
Nice.
Badger kind of looks at everyone to see how everyone looks like they're doing.
How many
alright.
shots does it usually take for this contest to be over? Right, is it 4, 5?
Well, usually when it gets to about 5 or 6, I'm concerned that somebody's gonna not be all right. So,
Oh, good God! All right. Nobody drink more than they can handle.
Peppery
right
looks
there,
at you.
Holt. You need to be
and
I'm
smiles.
fine. I'm fine.
Giffer, as soon as Badger finishes pouring the glass, Giffer chugs it down. But kind of coughs a little bit on this one, as and a little bit kind of spit takes a little bit of it up.
I will take
Peppery.
the shot and smell it, recoil a little, use 5 points of my lay on hands to cleanse all the poison from my system, and then drink it.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh.
Nice. And Antoinette, what did you
I
get?
it down, making it look cool.
Yep. And was that the 11 for this round, Antoinette?
Oh shit! That's just no. That was for the previous one. This
All right,
is the
go ahead. Oh, 19. All right, there it is. So
Yeah, sorry, 19. Third drink.
All right. Peppery struggles a little bit on this one too. She kind of
I pat her on the back. There. Everything's fine.
You all right? Do you need a
Did it go
stop?
down the wrong hole?
You're a fire mage, right? You might want to be careful with all this alcohol.
Yep. Yeah. I'm doing fine. Also, yeah. Brad put us something in the Zoom chat for y'all if you're not looking. Just gonna
Yes.
I'm
say.
already cheating. I don't need to cheat more.
All right. So, Badger looks around, notices that Holt seems to have gotten a second wind and gives you like a nod, like yeah. Fills the glasses again. Giffer picks up hers and is a little more timid about this one, and drinks it.
How about okay, never mind. Go on.
What? Oh no, you want it to be a 1?
How about you using that one on Peppery?
Okay, I haven't rolled for it yet, so I will do that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Nat 1 for Peppery. Oh boy.
9, by the way.
All right. So your Antoinette got a 9. Holt got an 11.
Mm-hmm.
Holt, you still feeling pretty good, especially now that you kind of cleaned yourself out there. You're feeling pretty strong.
I've had 2 drinks after I cleansed all the poison from my system.
Yep.
And one of those was saved with a natural 20. So
Antoinette, that one goes down a little rough. You notice this time Peppery is sort of she's coughing a little more heavily on this one. She kind of like stretches a little bit and puts her glass back down. Easy peasy. And
how many is this? Is it 4?
this was
And
the
the next-
4th glass.
And the next 5 one was where you said you were starting to worry about people like having an accident, right?
Yeah, so far though, everybody looks like they're pretty okay. I'm not. We've got a good solid group here. Probably got
Thanks.
long-term drinking problems going all around here. So we're probably doing pretty all right.
How many people are watching this, by the way?
So Phipps and Narwhal and Jaundice are watching, along with a couple of others like Rosie and Cog are kind of leaning against the rail, just sort of watching. And then pretty much other people are kind of off in the other corner watching Martin's play the lute and kind of do a performance. I believe Miri and Bart are watching this take place, right?
Yeah, I'll be watching, sitting in front of the captain's cabin.
And I'm,
Yes, Tawny has still not come out.
you know, as we're watching everybody, I'm like, oh, Master Scourge, blah blah blah,
Yes.
ice.
Oh yeah.
you know?
Do me a
Yeah.
favor, actually. Roll me a persuasion check while you're doing that.
Okay, I will.
Just as a general. It's pretty good. You seem to
bad.
be turning a lot of heads and a lot of ears in your direction as you're doing that. Meanwhile, the 5th round.
So we are on the deck, correct?
Yes, you are on the deck.
I'd like to spend a sorcerer point to
Okay.
use subtle spell,
Okay.
which removes verbal and somatic elements.
Mm-hmm.
Minor illusion is somatic. I would like to minor illusion the image of slippery sill in the distance.
Where?
Well, we're on deck, so somewhere where it's not too close, but also quite far. That's
So,
really vague, isn't it?
So, like, are you talking like off the ship somewhere, or like somewhere
No,
on the
deck.
ship?
On the deck.
Okay.
But where people will notice it, but where, yeah, just not next to me kind of thing, but like where people will notice it.
So I will say that most of the activity is happening midships, kind of on, the middle part of the deck. There's not really anybody on the deck toward the front. In the back, Master Scourge is still at the ship's wheel. Don't forget, there is that cage that hangs above the ship's wheel, where that dead body has been since the day you all boarded the ship. The one that Pluck used to sit on top of.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're used to
So
that
that's
thing by
up
now.
there.
I can't. Yeah, that's a great spot. I like it. Let's do it.
All right, so you're gonna have Slippery Sill appear like in the cage or on top of the cage.
Just sort of on top of the cage. Feet dangling down, looking down. Casually, just chilling. And no sound with it accompanied, just the image.
Okay.
Anyway,
Alright.
back to drinking, I guess.
Back to drinking. I want when you go back to drinking, I just want all the rest of you to roll perception checks for me.
I choose to fail.
You can. You can be focused on the drinking game so much that you're not looking around if you want to.
Yes.
Okay. The other two of you are so freaking focused, you don't know. Oh,
I'm just focused on that door waiting for Tani to come out.
That's true.
I don't see anything else.
Let's see. That's pretty good. Nope. He doesn't notice anything. And then Brie. Oh, that's not bad. All right. So everyone gets another drink poured. This is the 5th round of the rum challenge. Looks like currently Peppery seems to be the one the most kind of unsteady at the moment. Giffer kind of steadies herself and grabs her drink and chugs it down in the hopes of staying in this competition. And she chugs it, and then she turns and sticks her head over the rail and spits it out.
It's one too many.
And Badger's like, oh, that's one out. Peppery grabs her drink and tips it back.
Damn.
Oh,
Oh.
chugs it like a champ. kind of looks up and like stops.
Oh, I think that was just one too many for you as well.
Rubs under her eyes for a minute.
Yeah, you
Looks
all
back
right?
down at her glass.
You think you should quit?
Taps. Badger. Points toward the back of the ship. You see that too? Or is it the alcohol?
I turn around.
Badger looks. Badger drops the rum and backs up, her mouth kind of agape.
There you are, you bastard! I also get up. Where'd I put my axe?
Oh god, drunk Holt doing this. Hilarious.
God.
Badger reaches in her boot and pulls out her dagger. Let's get it!
I see all this activity and I turn and I'm going to cast Ice Knife at the minor illusion.
Oh.
I think it just passed through.
Because it's not there. So.
Well, it'll hit the dead body or whatever. It'll still.
All
No,
right.
when she's on top of the cage.
All right. So, roll for is it an attack roll or is it a saving throw for ice?
It's an
knife?
attack roll. Well, it's an attack
roll.
An attack roll against the creature I'm attacking it at, and then anybody within 5 feet has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yep.
Or take cold damage.
So roll an attack roll for me. As Badger bolts for the stairs on the right hand side, running.
Discover it's not actually a dead body in the cage.
Oh!
That would be a hilarious twist.
So if you roll with your spell attack modifier.
Yeah. Forget how to roll.
It happens.
That's 23.
All right.
Ow,
So the your ice knife, it flies at this. It just materializes. Just this, why don't you describe what the icy dagger like bit of it looks like?
So I go and I throw this dagger of ice, this long icicle-looking thing, at this cage, and it goes and it hits the cage and just shatters around the cage. And
Okay.
everybody
Would you
within
see
5
that
3.
you're the one throwing this, or would you
Sure.
see an ice explosion?
Well, no, I will use my subtle spell, and I will make it so that it doesn't look like I did anything. It just suddenly appears.
Okay, so this icy dagger appears out of nowhere. Okay.
Yes.
It slams into the top portion of the cage, and shatters like shards of ice shattering everywhere. As Badger is like bounding like 3 steps up, she kind of like throws herself against the side of the rail, like as the ice explodes. Master
doing a thing.
Scourge.
So is there anybody within 5 feet of that cage up there?
No.
Yeah, Master Scourge is underneath it.
So he has to roll a dexterity saving throw.
All right. So let's see.
Master Scourge.
Master Scourge. He was at the ship's wheel. All right, he will make
thank
the
God.
saving throw though, as he sees this icy dagger like materialize out of nowhere, and you see this the like shocked look on his face, and he like throws himself down to the deck, like he disappears from sight as he throws himself onto the deck to avoid this thing that he assumes maybe is flying right toward him, as it shatters on the cage overhead. Antoinette, is the illusion doing anything when this ice knife explodes around it?
I'm gonna go forward to protect Master Scourge.
Okay. So it doesn't say exactly how the voice or sound would appear. Like, I don't have to make the sound itself because the components are not verbal. So I would like it to resemble a shrill sounding woman's voice, because by now I don't even think I remember what Slippery Silver's voice sounded like. So just a shrill, high, over the top pitched woman's voice yelling out, "Traitors!"
Okay. So this voice squeals out. So anyone who wasn't paying attention, as the ice knife explodes, as this voice shrieks out, you see like all heads turn. Some just look shocked and surprised. A good number of them bolt for below decks and like run away at this moment in terror. There are heavy footfalls of like running feet coming from inside the captain's cabin. The door flies open and Mr. Plug comes out first. And he looks around and just at everyone looking in this direction, but up. And he looks over his head. What is going on? And
I will
behind
stand
him,
in between the ghosts and Mr. Scourge. You're not gonna have him, you ghost. You're gonna have to go through me.
What's Peppery doing?
Peppery, who at first kind of gets jostled a bit by basically Badger bolts. Giffer has enough sense to collect the gold coins on top of the barrel, and then Giffer also runs for it. Peppery, who now that it's apparently seems that this is supposedly real, she thought maybe it was the alcohol talking. She looks up at it, and she let's see, where is it? So she sort of looks at it, and she is going to, like, she's kind of staring at it, a little bit bleary-eyed.
If she makes an investigation check against my spell save, she may be able to figure out it's an illusion.
Yeah, she's definitely gonna try to. You can tell she's trying to figure out what it is. Oh,
She's
she
gonna
got
hit
a
a
6.
13.
Oh
never
my
mind.
gosh.
Yeah, so
He does not know it's an illusion right now.
She has also had a handful of drinks that haven't settled well in her belly. So she's just like, I think we found our ghost, Captain! As the captain comes storming out on deck. He turns and looks up to see it on top of the cage, and he sort of goes storming back into his cabin, and you hear him like pick up something heavy, and he comes storming back out, and he's got this like heavy crossbow.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
He comes out and he turns around and he points the heavy crossbow up at the top of the cage.
Everyone on the ship just calls him Captain, right?
Yes.
Alright, I would like the illusion to change and now say, you will meet your doom soon, Captain.
Stupid spirits! And he will point the crossbow.
As he went back into his cabin and stepped out, I'm sitting right there, and I'll cast ice before he comes back out.
All right, let's see. Dexterity saving throw. Oh no!
Oh.
God, yeah,
so
yes,
Carrie,
that is at the same time as she says, you will
God.
meet your doom soon, Captain.
Great. So as he is storming out onto deck with this heavy crossbow in hand that is loaded,
Oh my god.
I'm gonna roll to see who it shoots because it's gonna go off as he hits the
it's
deck.
himself, Mr. Scourge, me,
Mr. Plug.
Miri. Who else?
Mr. Plug.
Is he there?
Or just
Yeah,
nobody. It could
Yeah,
shoot,
Mr. Plug walked out in front of him.
most likely
Oh.
to go wild.
Oh no.
Okay.
Right in front of him. Oh no.
Okay, so well, so it's not gonna be Holt or Mr. Scourge because he was coming out of his cabin, and you two are on the deck up above, so he's facing out, and basically it's Peppery, Antoinette, Miri, Bart, Mr. Plug, Martins,
Not me.
Cutthroat, and
Himself.
I'm gonna say
right?
himself, Rosie, and Cog
Oh
are still
no.
kind of
That's a
there.
long list.
That's 11.
That's 10. Well, that should be 10.
That was 11.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. So you could roll a d12 and have one of them be it just goes off wildly.
It just misses.
Okay.
All right.
That's a good point.
So,
Well, no, it's a natural one. It has to do something horrible. It's not just a
God.
miss. It's something bad.
true.
Uh-oh.
What about Bart's little bird guy?
A 1 in 12
No,
chance. A 1 in 12 chance of hitting
There's your
nothing.
number 12.
The 1 in 12
Alright,
chance of
so-
hitting nothing.
Oh my god.
Pretty small.
All right. So I've got Miri, Bart, Peppery, Antoinette,
Uh-huh.
Mr. Plug, Cog, and Rosie. Who else did we have on deck?
Dead? No.
No,
mean,
Martins
uh,
and Cutthroat. Conchabar, so that's 10.
Oh no.
And let's see. Miri, Bart,
Rosie?
himself, and then the one miss.
Then nothing.
Alright,
Yes.
that's it.
All right, I'm rolling a D. I wrote down everybody's numbers. I'm rolling a D12.
I'm so tense.
Oof. That's Bart.
Oh, thank God. He can at least take the hit.
Thank god.
Everyone else would be dead. Do you understand?
Oh my
All right,
god.
so here's the thing. Now I have to roll to hit Bart.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So plus. Sorry, Bart.
It's gonna be a critical.
Oh, he misses. It's a natural one. It goes like right past your head. Like your hat kind of tips slightly, and it literally is seconds after Pluck jumps to the other shoulder to readjust to see what's going on, and it just flies. This big heavy crossbow bolt just flies past your head, Bart. Whoosh! As the captain lands on his ass on the deck, roaring in anger and pain, and
Excellent.
in this chaos, I think we're gonna fade to black because we're a little over time. We did get started late, but this is perfect. So yeah, we're gonna fade out to this crazy insanity that is happening, as the ghost of Slippery Sill has made her appearance. Apparently.
Grand
All right.
fashion.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
I already have an idea for what to do next time.
excellent. So,
I knew my ice would be handy someday.
honestly, if he shot the cage, I was worried about the cage falling on Holt.
That would have been fine.
So, all right, let's go around and we'll do any plugs or anything like that. We'll start. We'll start with Brad.
Hi, it's Brad. I don't really have any plugs. This is the only thing I've got really going on now and looking forward, but we'll see what happens. And just looking forward to having fun and doing more shenanigans in the Skulls and Shackles game.
Outstanding. And PaladinHulk.
Hi everybody. Jesus, this was some episode. Like, whew, that was a couple of years off my life.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting real close to something breaking.
We sure are.
Like we were one dice roll away from like Contrabar getting an arrow through the skull. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
so I am a Twitch moderator for Random Tuesday, a Little Red Dot. I also have a show on Stalwart's channel, who was in chat for a bit, where we showcase DM's Guild content. And I played Joe Brown, cleric of the God of Knowledge. And last episode, I got eaten by a demon with my feet kicking out of his mouth, which was not fun. And we're real close to figuring out what's going on at the party. I think next episode's going to be like the finale for this little bit. So that's exciting. And Wednesdays is when my Watchmen show airs.
Ooh.
Where I play martial law. And I'm going to help save, what's her name? Jane Fonda, who is just about to die. I'm going to do this by tossing grenades. And scheduling for that game has been hell because it's just such a huge cast. But we're getting there. We're getting there. And that's me. Yay.
Excellent.
Looking forward to the next episode.
Yes, me too. And how about Kat? What's Kat got going on?
I don't have any other online games. Most of my other games are all offline or not streamed. So, but yeah, this has been fun. And my plan for next session is to privately challenge Peppery for a continuation of our drinking game. And then see when she's really drunk to see if she reveals any information to me. Anyway, yeah, no, this has been fun. Can't wait for next time.
Outstanding. And Dylan.
Hi, I'm Dylan. Besides this, hey, I just started running a game on Saturday that's streamed. So you can find Jeanette playing in that, where the Chaos Crew are currently trying to save her character after she accidentally teleported in front of the Xanathar and got imprisoned in Skullport, and, you know, all sorts of other crazy stuff. You can find us doing that at 3 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturdays on twitch.tv /ScottyHood_Hood. Hood with 2 zeros instead of O's. Yeah.
Indeed. Awesome. And
what about you, Jeanette?
Yeah,
me? Oh, I don't know. I do some stuff. Yes, so you can find me here, obviously with this wonderful group every other Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And then this week on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, we have one of my 2 Call of Cthulhu games. This one is, they're both Westerns, and they're both kind of starting to get into the nitty-gritty of some weird stuff's happening. But 7 p.m. Eastern this Tuesday and every other Tuesday. And then on the off week from these 2 games, every other Monday at 7 p.m., we have the other of our games. So this week will be Shadows over Stillwater, and next week will be Beneath the Burning Sun. And then you can find me in the game that Dylan's now DMing, which I'm going to save my fiance if it kills me, I think, and it might just kill me.
Might kill you.
It might kill me, so it's cool. That's 3 p.m. on Saturdays. And I play in Ghosts of Saltmarsh every other Saturday at 7 p.m. on Scotty Hood's channel. So, that's what's going on for me. But I'm down to 2 natural ones now, people, and 1 disadvantage. Just so everybody knows here. Alright, cool. Alright, so we'll see what happens with that next time. And we'll be back next time to see what goes down. Yeah, things are getting kind of crazy on board the Wormwood.
And I'm sure they'll only get crazier.
I mean, it's very, very likely.
Shenanigans all over.
Yep.
Oh, boy. It's going to be Skull and Shenanigans, and then eventually Skull and Consequences.
Consequences.
I like it.
What are those?
What are consequences?
All right. Who knows? We'll find out. All right. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Whoever catches us later on video on demand. And thank you all. This is so much fun. Take care. We're out of
Bye,
here.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.